Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky, and today we're going to be doing a 12 by 12 layout. This time we're working with Photo Play's Freebird collection. You guys remember this one? Absolutely love this collection. I think it is so adorable. This time you can see over to the left hand side, I am starting with photos. These are photos of Riker, cutie, my little grandson, and I'm going to go ahead and choose this piece right here. It says, "You are pretty awesome." I'm going to use that as my title. Did you see that fat bird? Sneak peek. Actually, by the time this goes up, you might already know, but one of the new Close to My Heart collections that is for November and December has a fat bird. I was so happy to see that. I was so super excited. I love those fat birds. So you can see right here, I am going to be using a white piece of cardstock as my background. I will matte it on this yellow piece. Now for the yellow piece, I don't have a lot of this collection left over, the Freebird, but I did have a little bit, so I wanted to get some used. As you guys know, I recently moved, and I am like, oh my word, with all the stuff I have. It is ridiculous. We have got to get some of this used up, right? Anyways, that being said, why are you getting the page? Because this is the only yellow piece I have with this collection left. And I wanted to use it again on the page. I was sure I wanted to bring in more yellow. So yeah, here I'm trying to figure out how I want to matte these photos. I am going to end up going with a piece of white cardstock. I'm just going to matte the photos on white, and then I'll matte them again on that yellow piece you saw. Now, you can see there's like the manufacturer strips over to the sides. So I did have those cut off, but I did not mark what the papers were called. I'm sure a simple Google search for this collection, you'll be able to see the different papers. I'm not even sure actually if you can still pick them up. And now that I'm looking at this, that cardstock I'm matting the photos on is not white. It's actually linen, which is very pretty. It's a white color, but it almost, well, not almost, it does have like either a light tan or a gray, kind of a grayish tint to it. Very cute, very light and subtle. You can't really even tell that much. So here I'm going to pull in some other papers to put behind my photos. Now again, on this one, I'm not going with a sketch or anything. I wanted to use that title. And this is how layouts happen a lot for me. It's driven by the papers I pick or what I chose for the title. Well, this one, I wanted to use that "You Are Pretty Awesome." So I wanted to put it up in one of the corners because, you know, it's a banner, right? So that's how I knew that these photos were going to end up going in the center. And then, of course, we're going to want to have that diagonal line. Well, not of course, but I like to have the diagonal line. So it's going to go from the top left down to the bottom right. So we're going to be having a cluster down there as well. Very basic layout, very common setup. You just make it your own with your papers and your embellishments, basically. So we are going to bring in some of this blue. You saw how I trimmed off that piece for the top. It's going to go under that banner. I will trim that up a little bit. And then I wanted some in the center. So then I took this little teeny tiny, what is it, maybe 1/8 of an inch, and put it down at the bottom. I also put that crazy paper, the crazy geometric paper, took a piece of that and put it at the bottom, and took a piece and put it up at the top. Obviously, I haven't glued it down yet, but we will here in a little bit. We're going to arrange these papers right here, just trying to get them how we might want them to be. You can see I'm actually arranging the papers before I'm putting it down. So basically I'm making the photo cluster, it looks like, right? And putting the photos on it. And then I'm just going to put that whole big cluster down, I think. Right there looks about right. Here I'm going to put this together. You can see how it comes down in the center of that banner. I don't like that. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this layout like this, if something would have covered that banner part. I didn't know, so I went ahead and trimmed it to where it wasn't poking through the center. You saw how that was. Here's a piece I trimmed off. It's a little triangle. I thought, well, maybe I can use that as a photo corner. Nah, didn't work out, but it was a good idea. So if you have any just little scraps of this corner pieces, yeah, you can use them as photo corners. Here I am going to go ahead and commit to this geometric paper, and then on top of it we're going to put a strip of that navy blue, and then we're going to flip the page around, I do believe, and put the geographic up at the top. Geographic, no ma'am, geometric. It is not really early in the morning. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's 10 a.m. It's almost afternoon time. What am I talking about? I haven't had food yet, maybe that's why. Maybe maybe my sugar's plummeting out. That's why I can't say words. So right there, I just use liquid glue to put those down. After we do this, when I put this piece up here at the top, that You Are Pretty Awesome, I'm going to still let some of that geometric paper show at the top. I'm not going to cover that up. Right here, we're going to go ahead and mat it on there. Now, this isn't a big deal for me because, as you guys know, probably the past, I don't know, little while, I've taken to putting another piece of white cardstock on the back. White cardstock's not that expensive. I pick mine up over at Close to My Heart. I get the white daisy, but I will trim it down a little bit and finish the back off. I like to do that on a lot of my layouts because sometimes that is where maybe I might do some journaling, write some stuff on there, note to my son or grandchildren or whatever. The backs of my layouts can be like another little place to hide some secret things. And I just also like the finished look. Even if you don't see it, I know it's finished in the back, even if it's just a blank white piece, right? Anyways, that's why the whole gutting doesn't really bother me because that's going to be covered up anyway. It's not going to get stuck on any pages. So here I am popping up this little sticker. It says, "You are my spirit animal." I thought that was adorable. Now I do have all these labels on my desk. I think I might have pulled them out for Mini Kit Monday, October. Which I've only visited that kit one time, but we're not going to talk about that. So I do have two of those. I have the light blue one. I'm going to sit right down here at the bottom, but I'm also going to pull in another one here in a few minutes. Those are just, I think they're off of a piece of pattern paper, then I just fussy cut them out. I have a whole stack of them. Here I'm just going to commit to where I want to put my photos. Oh yes, this sticker sheet has these cute little swirly arrows. This is one of the stickers. I'm going to put a piece of foam dot right here under the point of the arrow and put the rest of the sticker down flush to the page. It's really cute. It ends up getting a little not so flush here in a little bit, and I'll show you why. It's a really cute addition. It's just really cute addition. Here I am going to pop the photos up on some foam tape and we'll stick it right there. Look at that little arrow. How adorable is that? That might be my favorite part of this whole page. I don't know though, because that You Are Pretty Awesome title is pretty awesome. So I found this little frame. I think it's just something I had die cut out with some scrap papers. I do that from time to time if I'm feeling like I want to do something crafty but don't have any ideas. I'll just pull out the die cut machine and some scraps and we'll just cut some stuff out, right? So I am going to go ahead and tuck that in over there. It was perfect because it's the same color almost. It's a little bit darker as the You Are My Spirit Animal. So yes, that worked out well. And then the other piece of the corner I'm going to end up putting down here. It blends in pretty well. You mean you can't hardly even tell it's there, but it's okay. It's a little extra piece of something that I know is there. Okay, so here is where the other label is coming in. So cute. And look at that little paper clip. Those are teal paper clips I'd picked up at Felicity Jane. I don't even know when. But yeah, she had a whole, several little containers of different colors of those little fat paper clips. So cute. I'm like, must be liking the word fat today. I'm like, fat birds, fat paper clips. Everything's fat today, I guess. I don't know. But those little paper clips, so cute. Now I took this little teeny tiny sticker and actually did take the time to put foam tape behind it. Can you believe that? It was on the sticker sheet. It's just going to sit right there where I put it. And we're going to add a little extra adhesive to this. Now you can see that area up there is pretty blank. So we're going to have to look around and see what we can do. Down here, I put another one of the stickers that will move. I pull out the Simple Stories. Now the Simple Stories, it doesn't really match the collection per se, but it's okay because I only pull hearts off of it. I pull off an orange one and a yellow one. Those ones will swap places because I find some enamels that are yellow and right here. Bam, bam. I didn't want so much yellow down there. These are from probably Simple Stories too, but do you remember when they had that planner collection? Yeah, still got a bunch of those left. Cannot wait to get those glasses used up. You would think, me wearing glasses and all, that I could have had them used up by now. They've been away, you know, and I haven't seen them. Out of sight, out of mind, I guess. We're going to put some of those triangle arrows down anywhere is where I was getting at. Here I'm looking through a Paige Evans sticker book. I don't end up taking anything. Oh, I lie. I end up taking this. I forgot about this. I end up taking this little sticker out. It just says, heck yes. And we're just going to stick it right there. Did I need a cluster there? No, not really, but I put one there. And here is some puffy stickers from Paige Evans as well. I pull out a navy blue one and just stick it right up there. Here, the Heck Yes was kind of laying down a little bit, so I put just a little bit of foam underneath there so it wasn't going to fall back on the page, because there's a lot of layers in there, right? And the photos are on foam tape. Now, I did not actually, well, actually at first, that's not true. Actually, at first, I did try to put the sticker on top of the mat around the photo, but then I stuck it behind there. So I went ahead and changed out where the hearts were. See, I had too much yellow down there. So I moved the yellow heart up at the top. So I have yellow in both of those spots now. And then I moved the orange down the bottom. Again, orange in both of the spots because that is the border of my card, right? This little flag, so cute. This is off of the sticker sheet. Again, this is the Photo Play Freebird collection. So I didn't pop them up on foam tape, the little things. I do pop them up with little glue dots. I just take these little glue dots. I'm kind of, you can see I'm like put them in my thumb, like balling them up like a booger. That's actually what they feel like. It feels like a little baby booger on your finger. It's disgusting. But I just put those under there because that is what was handy. I do finish this off with some gold mist. I believe this gold mist is Jen Hadfield, the Jen Hadfield mist. One of my friends had sent me a bottle. Actually, I think she sent me 2 bottles, and it's pretty amazing. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to support my channel, you can click the link down below to BeckyBidding.closetomyheart.com and pick yourself something up. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.